Welcome to the Scotland. Coming into one or two entrances, we'll go to the right hand side. We jump up using a stone barricade. They're not essential, but they do make life easier. Okay, we come into like a lobby area and into the main base. As you can see straight away, there's a ladder hatch underneath you, but all this is pancake layered. So I will show you in 1 minute. Let me open these doors. So basically here you have like a mini core area. You've got a locker, your tier 3, your repair bench, battery and electric furnaces, and obviously lots of storage. We will come down to these last. Okay, coming up here, just remember this is a serious base. Yeah. So if you like this, feel free to subscribe. If you don't, please join the Discord and tell AFK Bank to keep his nose out of my base builds. So yeah, you do have a computer station there, so it's not completely useless. Okay, coming into the upstairs, or coming up to the upstairs, whatever you want to say. Okay, here you've got some brilliant peaks. You can't get up and down these. You can when the doors are closed, but not when they're open. So you've got these all the way around the base. They're really, really good actually. And here you've got standard window peaks, and you can jump up on these if you're a good player, unlike me. So that's your shooting floor. And coming up onto your roof is very standard. And I say this every tour of every base I do. I've got no idea what to say when I got on the roof. We've got one auto turret covering it. Obviously you can have two if you like. And I'll just run around the roof like a headless chicken for no reason. So go back and down into the base now. There's obviously garage doors here protecting that ladder hatch. I'm hoping that the HQM ladder hatches will be out soon. Back into this, whatever this room is. And down to your first floor. Okay, so here you see you've got three separate bunkers. We'll go down to this one. And there you can see you've got two boxes, and that's the same for every bunker, all three of them. We open this garage door, and this is your bunker here. So I'll just destroy the bunker using that. And here is one or two bedrooms for you and your duo partner. You've got a bag and a fridge. I wouldn't recommend having a fridge in your bedroom, but I just put it there because it fits. And 4 boxes. And coming back up here, you've got exactly the same on this side. Down there, it's exactly the same. It can't be splash damaged, as you can see. And in this third bunker, which is the furthest away from the door, come down. There you got 2 boxes again. There's your bunker. I'll no clip through that for now. So you destroy this swig from behind. You can see you've got 2 sleeping bags in here, one for you, one for your partner. Put the bunker up. Twig half wall, 4 triangle, upgrade. And this is a very standard TC room, which is all HQM. Here's your upkeep for the base. Hopefully you're still with me. If you are, let's get into the build. You really need to practice this base on a build server first, as there are 100 ways to build it. The best way is dependent on mats available, BPs, number of players, So I'm going to build the starter in the easiest way possible and then just build from the bottom up. So it won't be a step-by-step build as usual. What order you do things will be whatever suits you in game. So you start off with a lowered triangle foundation, 2 raised foundations to make the stability bunker, or one of the 3 stability bunkers. You want a lowered square off it and wall it in. And pop your TC down. Stick your bags in here. Put your bags in as soon as possible, because if you put your bunker up and your bags aren't in, you're screwed. Stick a lid on it. Want a half wall here. Put a lid on there, and a double door frame there, and put a door on it. And that there is your starter base. So we're going to come in here now and put the bunker down. These want to be sheet metal as soon as possible. Obviously they'll need to be HQM at some point. You want a half wall, take out the bottom wall and upgrade the top wall if you can at this point in the build. Which is unlikely, obviously. All that'll have to be HQM soon. So that's how you should be looking now. You want a lowered foundation, raised foundation and lowered foundation, all triangle. I'm going to upgrade these to HQM now because that's what it will be in the final build. And we put a square here and we do exactly the same as what we did with the starter base. Actually, we're going to do something slightly different, because here, in a second, I put a full wall, and in the starter I put a half wall. The reason why I put a half wall in the initial build was because that's going to be your starter base. It may be wood, it may be stone, but it's so easy to soft side. And what we're going to do is exactly the same as what we've just done twice. Make your third bunker. And that there is all your bunkers up now. Again, you won't be doing it in this order, but... Well, you might be, I don't know. It's better to put the shell down first. So now you can see this looks a bit odd, just here. So I'm going to put another half wall here. The only reason, again, I didn't put a full wall here to begin with is because I didn't want it to be soft-sided by some random naked. You can have a full wall to begin with if you feel comfortable with that. Right, where these raised triangle foundations are, you want lowered triangle foundations. That'd be 3 of them because the base is symmetrical. And then stick walls on them. If anybody knows how I mute my Discord, please let me know, because I've used every do not disturb button on my PC and it's still pinging me. Now we're going to put half walls down to create a pancake layer on the squares and the triangles of the base. I'll put this into ×2 or ×3 speed. If you need to, you can slow down YouTube settings to see me do this slower. So as you can see here, the triangle ladder hatch frames, whatever you want to call them, they go in front of the squares. It's important you put the ramps down now before you put the shelves in the 2 bedrooms, because the ramps won't go above the shelves because the game's broken and bugged out. So now it's time to put our ladder hatches down. And you put them facing forward where the boxes are going to be. And then we'll come down into one of the bunkers. And you've got a choice to make. Here, you can either use this honeycomb, like with electric furnaces or a locker. You actually can't put the locker down if that raised triangle foundation is HQM. But if that's metal, you can put the locker down. Or you can do what I do and just seal it in for extra protection. So I'm going to seal all these in. So at the end of the squares, you want a lowered triangle foundation. And this is around all 3 squares. And by now you would have already decided which way you want your entrance to be. I say that, this is not in the order it's meant to be in, but yeah. So I'm on a build server, so I'm going to put the entrance this side. So you just want 4 double frames. When I put a shop window, I always like to do a metal frame. I already had a shop window up there because I'd already built this once and messed it up. I had to go back and delete loads of stuff and then redo it again. Okay, around here, you want 1 square, 2 triangles, 2 triangles, and 1 square. So exactly the same. Make them all stone. And then you want half walls going along them. I mean, if you can do these into metal, it'd be much better. But obviously it's a lot more expensive. So you want a normal roof triangle, normal roof piece on the sides. And roof triangles here, and then upgrade them to stone. Now you do this on all 3 sides, so you've got 2 more sides to go, and you'll be happy to know I will fast forward this as well. So now we're going to go down and put the first floor on. First floor is very simple, you just wall in absolutely everything. And now we're going to put the roof on. You can have your triangle ladder hatch wherever you want, it's not important. I had it here in the intro, so I'll keep it there. And that's it, pop your ladder hatch down. And that's how you should be looking there. So we'll go inside now. Put a half wall here because this is going to be a loot room. This here is where I have the tier 3 and repair bench. And then behind here, you can have, oh no, not that. This is where I've got the battery there. I've got furnaces there and I've got a locker there. What you put behind there obviously is up to you. And then you just spam frames down here for garage doors. And here I put ramps down. Are ramps necessary? Probably not. But you can just see, it just gives another layer. I mean, anybody with half a brain's going to go through that ladder hatch, but you never know. And then pop your garage doors down. Make sure the garage door's facing inwards there and inwards that way, and then you don't get stuck on the ladder hatch as you go up it, because they're funny little things. And here in the intro I had a armoured door, but I don't have one in my inventory here, so I'll just pop a garage door there now. And then we go up to the shooting floor. So if we just ignore the fact that this isn't the shooting floor and just wall it in, but not on the honeycomb, wall it in like that. Upgrade this. This really has to be metal. And this, of course, in the intro or the walkthrough is where I had that stupid disco room with the computer desk. I mean, you're probably better off having like mixing tables in here. Make sure the garage door's facing inwards. Doesn't matter about that one. So yeah, have this any way you like. And let's go now onto the shooting floor. So we go and we put double door frames on these triangles. We need these for stability. Make sure they're upgraded, obviously. And this part's pretty self-explanatory, really. You want 3 triangle frames, followed by 3 triangles, 3 triangles, 3 frames. And guess what? 3 triangles and 3 frames. It's actually quite a simple shooting floor, to be fair. I actually think in the intro I had these as metal, not stone. So the cost of the upkeep would have been for them to be metal. So we put now wall frames all the way around. Wall frames? Door frames even. And windows around the parts that just have triangle frames. You can see what I'm doing. I'm losing the will to live. I mean, this part is probably the simplest part of the base. As long as you don't forget those double door frames on the triangles, because you will have stability problems when you put the roof pieces on. Okay, here you want the floor grill. It goes on. And then you want roof triangles. These look a lot better if you use the skins on them than what they do just normal sheet. And then we stick the roof on. Or we don't, whatever. No, this can be stone. Okay, so you want double doors facing outwards on here. That's really important because it stops people from jumping up, stops you from falling down. Make sure there's a lock on the doors as well. And then you just leave them open permanently. Stick your embrasures on. And then we'll put our roof on. Here you can have your jump up wherever you like. Triangle ladder hatch, really doesn't matter. What I would suggest is to have 2 garage doors underneath it. Otherwise it's like just one ladder hatch into your base. And pop your ladder hatch on. So now just the roof to put on. The roof is so simple. Where there's a square, you want a triangle roof pointing outwards. Like that. And then roof triangles pointing inwards here. And then here I put low walls down. These aren't necessary. But it does give you some extra protection when you're roof camping your neighbours, which I'm sure you don't do. There you go, there's your base done.